Welcome back, fashion enthusiasts and those who aspire to be dapper. And it's your lovely host, Joseph Dapper. Welcome to today's episode, where we'll be talking about the best dressed celebrities that were seen on the red carpet of the Met Gala. The Met Gala took place on the first Monday of May. Now, the theme for the Met Gala this year was Sleeping Beauties, Reawakening Fashion, and the dress code was Garden of Time. So let's talk a little bit about how all this plays out before we're going to review the looks. So now, the Garden of Time, that talks about the fragile equal balance in nature and how human exploitation has affected the equal balance in the garden and time also. So which means, the time has also been affecting things we see in the garden. Anyways, not to waste so much time on that, let's focus on the celebrities. If we could just breakfast, we'll get First celebrity that we'll be reviewing today is Nicki Minaj. She was seen in a very lovely yellow mini dress that was made by Marni. Now, the thing we love about this dress, okay, before we talk about how it relates to the theme, let's talk about how the dress was made. It's a very mini gown, which is very in line with Nicki's style. And it was hand painted. So that hand painting alone gives it a very unique feel. And this was on its satin fabric. So, it just made it look like, okay, something that was pulled out of a canvas. And now we see a lot of flowers and floral detailings around this dress. This was made from aluminium foil, which, talking about how she's being conscious of the ecosystem and trying to be sustainable with fashion. And this is just very in line with who Nicki is as a person and her fashion style. So yeah, this dress was made by Marni and it was just very in line with the theme. We're seeing the florals, we're seeing sustainability, we're seeing reawakening fashion, we're seeing everything that we needed to see from this look, and kudos to Nicki Minaj for bringing her A game. Next celebrity on our list is Zendaya. And okay, before we get into Zendaya's look, let's first of all note that Zendaya wore two looks. And it was very expected. She was a co-chair at the Met Gala. So seeing her in two looks was something that was very much expected of. The first look she wore for the evening was a custom-made Margiela dress, which is an archival piece. It was inspired by a particular dress from the Dior Spring Summer 19 Couture collection. So this dress was very reminiscent of the theme and the dress code for the evening. We saw very lovely colors, which was the blue and cream, which is very relatable to garden and nature. We also saw the flower detailing, the stones detailing, everything was very well put together. The turns, the curves, the shapes, everything was highlighted at the perfect place. It was the right element of extravagance and avant-garde. And another thing I loved very much about the look was the fascinator on her hair. Like, come on, the fascinator was just, it called us to like, okay, the princess, the diamond of the season is here and we have to take note of what she's wearing. And the makeup was something that tied up the entire look together. That's the makeup and the hair. It was something very editorial about the look. We pulled everything together and just let us know that, okay, yes, as a co-chair, she came to represent. And let's talk about her second look. Okay. Her second look, she was in a custom Givenchy lovely black dress, which is also an archival piece. Then the headgear she was wearing was sort of like a bouquet of flowers that was wrapped around her hair, which was also something that's archival and is okay, which is also an archival piece pulled from Alexander McQueen's collection in Spring Summer 2007 collection. Now, this second look was something that was also in line with the theme. And I love how, she played into this look. It was like, okay, we're seeing this amazing green number. And because we weren't expecting to see something else, but no. Then I'm the co-chair. You do not expect nothing less from me. And she came into this second look and she was just had a very elegant, mature, grand dame aesthetic. And everything was just so lovely. This look, Zendaya knocked it out of the ballpark. There is no argument. So next on our list is Tyla. Now let's talk about Tyla. Tyla was in a custom dress by Balmain in a partnership with the creative director Olivia Riston. Now, this dress was it was the literal theme it was literal theme, it was literal dress, it was everything we expected to see on the red carpet of Met Gala. It was just the right amount of editorial. Like, come on. You just see how it was sand. And when we think of garden of time, they have sand. Like, do you see a garden without sand? The soil, everything is, there's sand there. And it was something that, okay, the gown was sculpted to her body, it was put on her body, the sand and everything. You could see that, okay, yes, it was literally made for her. No one else can wear it. And the funny thing how it is in line with the theme is that the dress is something that is so fragile, which is in line with the theme. And once removed, it cannot be worn again. It is laid to rest, which represents the sleeping beauty part of the theme. It's a sleeping beauty. It was reawakened for the Met Gala and put back to sleep. Come on now. Thailand, it was her first time at the Met Gala and her debut look was knocked out of the park. She knew what she was doing. Her and her team were exactly on point and they gave us something we expected to see. Come on. She killed it. She killed it. She killed it. Okay? And kudos to her. The next person on our list is Wisdom K, a popular TikTok style influencer. Now, the funny thing about Wisdom's look was that he, he saved the men's category of the Met Gala. Of course, there's some other guys that, they came in there, they put their best foot forward. But nobody was beginning like Wisdom in that red number. And if you see the look, it had these burnt patches on the look, and which is very reminiscent of time and human exploitation as it regards to nature. Human exploitation, we've seen how we burn down gardens, we burn down forestry, see how just basically kill nature and the ecosystem. And it was very well represented in that image. Kudos to this is not what I'm doing. Okay. Kudos to Robert Woon and the entire team for creating such a masterpiece. And also, I mean, come on, you can't only give credit to the designer. Wisdom is a style influencer, so he knew exactly what he was coming to do. And for someone who is also, it was him, and for someone who was also making his Met Gala debut, he gave us an amazing, amazing look. Okay, before we go further, let's take a break. If we made it up to this point, please leave a thumbs up, like. Welcome back from our break, and let's continue. Now, the next celebrity on our list is Lewis Hamilton. Now, I might be biased in him making it to this review, but then again, I honestly don't care. I like his outfit and he's making it here. So he gave us an all black ensemble. He gave us a he gave us an all black ensemble made by Burberry partnership with Daniel Media creative director. So this black ensemble was like a three piece where it had an overall long trench, an overall long coat. And this black long coat was seen to be embroidered in floral details. But that's not even why I'm in love with this look and why I'm biased and how we made this way into this review. Now, if you look at his jewelries, the jewelries he wore for this look is something that grasped my attention. As a style connoisseur myself, I'm very keen on details. And details for me have to do with accessories. So the accessories for this look were very, very important in engage the theme and dress code of this event. He wore a gold necklace or a gold neck piece rather, yeah, which if you pay very close attention to, it looked like ferns. And we all know there are so many flowers that grow with their stalk in ferns. That was the first thing I noticed that was in line with the theme Guardian of Time. Then another thing I saw was the earrings he was wearing were floral shaped. Like, come on. The details were detailed, and they knew what they were doing. And the same thing with his bracelet was also shaped in the form of a thorn. And he allowed basically the jewelry, besides okay, the fact that they're in line with him, but something I just loved. And ah, if I could reach his closet, those are one thing that are gonna still like those jewelries I wore for the Met Gala. Nah. I definitely need to find a way to have the dupe. Yes, I said the dupe. I'm not sure how to do with having this money. But anyways, let's move on. So anyways, let's move on. So the look it had was something that was just very in line with him for me. Something that I just loved, admired for him. And I also loved his hairstyle. He was wearing, cornrows. And there's something about cornrows on something that looks so neat and clean. Like everything was on point. Well, kudos to him for giving us something to admire and also the men's section. Another person on our list is Emma Chamberlain in a custom John Paul Gaultier gown, in a custom John Paul Gaultier outfit. Now, this is something that looks very, very amazing. And why do I say it looks very amazing? Hold on, I'm with my phone, so I'm going to show you the look. Like, it looks amazing. Yes, I forget to know that my Chamberlain Gaultier. Correct. Anyways, see it here. See it. Okay, not that I don't have it here. But anyways, it was very lovely to see. And I mean, I was in love with it. She gave us something. Okay, yes, I have found it. All this has been good stuff. Okay. Let me show you the look and why I was so in love with it. See it. See it. Anyways, let's talk about the look. First of all, I'm in love with the color choice of this dress. I know that it is, first of all, it's lace. Was very, it was the perfect selection of lace because it played very well with the theme and the dress code for the event. But now, it's the color, yes, I want to talk about the color. The color was something that reminded me about the soil of the garden. Had this muddy coffee, dark brown color. Okay, when you think about muddy or brown color, it's something that you think is related with dirt and you see dirt in the garden. And so, but the thing was, the brown color was done so beautifully and styled to perfection that it was just eye catching and you could not miss it. I also love the makeup, the hairstyling, and if you could see, there was also a particular detail around the neck, which also, give us the vines that are growing. So yeah, the look was something one that was in line with the theme and something that I really, really love and kudos to her for being there. Another style celebrity on our list that another celebrity that made it to our list of best dressed at the Met Gala is drum roll, Sydney Sweeney. Sydney Sweeney. Now, okay, and this particular dress was something that was just very ethereal. First of all, the color blue, and she chose a very wonderful shade of blue, which honestly reminds me of water. Yes, and there's no garden that goes without water. And if you looked at this lovely gown, it also had some sort of embroidery detailing that looked like vines. It looked like a wallflower, like flowers that are growing around the wall or the fence, and they were just going up. And it was a play, like come on, it was this play. And I was in love with the outfit. Kudos to her for giving us something very beautiful to admire for the night. I also loved the clothes she wore with it. Then okay, initially when she came, the also look also had a veil. And while yes, the veil is beautiful and everything, it takes away from the look. I personally loved the detail of the veil. I loved the leather hand gloves that was also one thing. Added an extra of the outfit and everything was just and everything was just looking so nice. I admired the look very well and I'm so happy that she gave us a very good view. Hope I'm not being redundant. But who cares? Next celebrity on our list is Lana Del Rey. Hold on, I need to show you guys this look. I need to show you this. See, see, can you see? Can you see it? Okay. Lana Del Rey, it was something, something. I just like saying something because, I'm short of words to explain it. But Lana Del Rey, it was something amazing to admire. The dress reminded me of flower bed, like, when they're yet to grow, where you cover it and take care of it. That's what the look reminded me of. And I don't know, I loved it. She slayed. She wasn't in line with the theme. Kudos to her. Another thing I love about the look was the sticks. Yes, the vines, the stalk, whatever you want to call it. It was very much in line with the thing. And kudos to her and her team. Kudos to her and her team for kudos to her and her team for giving us something very wonderful to look at. She was also seen. Sorry, I haven't mentioned the name of the designer. So she was also seen in a custom Alexander McQueen dress, and it was lovely. It was styled to perfection. Everything was on point. The drapery of the dress, styling, the covering, place, every detail was there. It wasn't too much. It wasn't too little. It lacked nothing. It was styled to perfection. It was one for the night, and we absolutely loved it. She made it. She made it. Like, you can't say that it is on her. Okay. The next celebrity on our list is Anoki. I don't know, but if you can tell when I speak about Anoki, I can't stop smiling. First off, come on. Can you see my skin complexion? It's dark. But it's not as, I'm not sure if it's as dark as that, but that's not even the point. What I'm aiming for is for my skin to be as glistening as hers. Come on, Anoki is a black female goddess on earth. Like, we don't deserve her. So now let's talk about her look. She wore a Swarovski look. So she was designer of her look. It was a futuristic film catsuit. It was embellished. Hold on, embellished with 98,000 crystals. And you see that neck piece? It was also by Swarovski. And it was 2,000, as it served, wrong information. It was 200 carats of diamonds. Come on. The look was stunning. And Okia as a model has been able to break barriers. And not just that, she's not just a model to walk looks on the runway. She's here to stamp it as also as a very notable style celebrity, and we must take note of her. Like, come on, she doesn't step into a room, I don't take note of her glistening skin, her outfit. Okay, first of all, I didn't even tell you guys how we really going to. I'm just rambling all about. You can see, and Nokia makes my blood run hot. Anyways, let's come back to it. And Nokia's look, first of all, is very reminiscent of water. That's what it looks tells me about her. It has a very lovely gradation of the blue, and it was just the graduation, the gradient of the blue is very, very beautiful and stunning to look at. It was just very in line with water and, I don't know if you've noticed, but so far I've been talking about the elements of the garden. I've talked about ferns, I've talked about uh, vines, I've talked about flowers, I've talked about, what is it, the decaying of time. I've talked about sand. Like, come on. Most people might not agree with my best looks and made it here, but let me tell you something. You know your stuff, and these people represented almost all the elements you can talk community talking about the garden at time itself. And okay, give us the time when we talk about her outfit, the water. Water is not always one color from the beginning to the end. It changes, and you can show us that yes, color of water has different gradients and changes, and it was a very lovely house. I loved the cats on her. Funny thing was, frustrating. But anyways, that's all I have to say about Anokia. Over 10, over 10, over 10. She was a 1000 out of 10. And kudos to her and to her studio for giving us something wonderful to look at. Next celebrity on our list is next celebrity on our list and last celebrity, but not the least, is Mona Patel. Mona Patel, I saved, okay, I don't know if they want Mona Patel for the last. You know, when they save the best for the last. In our opinion, her dress was one of the best looks from the night. Did you see that outfit? Did you see the moving butterflies? Did you see the drapery, the flowing fabrics? Did you see detailing? Nah, 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 nah. Lord Roach and Paris Van Herpen did not play when they were creating that look for Mona Patel. Come on. The hair, the makeup, everything was done to perfection. It was a lovely off shoulder gown. Paris Van Herpen, you'll forever be great. Lord Roach, you'll forever be the best stylist in town. You know, this looks a very lovely to look at. I'm smiling. Like, you look so, kudos to all the stars celebrities we've mentioned tonight. Kudos to Nicki Minaj. Kudos to Wisdom K. Kudos to Mona Patel. Kudos to Zendaya. Kudos to Lana Del Rey. Kudos to Stevie Sweeney. Kudos to Emma Chamberlain. Kudos to Louise Hamilton. They all came and kudos to Anokia. They all gave us their best. They got their best heel forwards. And come on, I couldn't, I couldn't let this part without talking about looks. So that is it. Thank you for staying this far with me and talking about their roots. But anyways, we've come to the end of another YouTube video. Thank you if you watched up to this part. Please, 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 please don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to give a thumbs up and comment what your thoughts are and what you'd like to see on this channel. And that's it for me from today. Ciao. And that is the end.